Greetings, my multiversal friends, families, followers, subscribers, and the global community at large, at large, at large. Hey, beautiful people, I've come another week to extend an invitation to you. Yes, you, my beautiful, amazing, talented, healing folks of my global community to ponder a question or a concept, and we have a series built into a concept that we're going to explore, we're going to unpack, we're going to excavate. And that concept is I didn't know that I didn't know I was fearful. I was afraid. So, according to dictionary.com, it explores and defines fear as a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, etc., whether the threat is real or imaginary. An impending danger, evil, pain, whether real or imaginary. So, I didn't know that I had fear in me. I didn't know that I didn't know that I was afraid until I came into connection with another, and it aroused this feeling within me that I had to sit with. I had to contemplate. I had to reflect and really kind of sit with that. And maybe I didn't do any of that, and I tried to disregard. I tried to dismiss. I tried to run away from. And either direction and either path that you chose, it is A-OK. Why? Because today is a new day and we get to do that work in order to shift some things. So the first thing, at the end of the day, as it said in the definition by dictionary.com, it's either real or imaginary. So let's talk about the real or the imaginary and how we begin to address this thing called fear. So first thing is breathe. Just take a moment and breathe. Give yourself a timeout and breathe. Give yourself a timeout and woosah. Give yourself a timeout, go for a walk, go do something. Heck, go listen to your favorite music or get a little dance on. Whatever it is, take a break, take a timeout and breathe. And after you breathe and you've taken your time out and you ready for this thing, let's look at and examine the fear that we have, and let's try to anchor it in truth. Because sometimes those things that are imaginary, when it's pulled into truth, it begins to dissipate. It begins to disappear. It begins to no longer hold the weight that it once did, because we realize that the thing that we once was afraid of, we never had to be afraid of the entire time. So now we walk with a greater sense of confidence and assurance, and we move differently because we're floating on cloud nine. And then in that same process, as we are grounding and anchoring that fear within truth, find that good Judy, that real friend that got your back, that would tell you that your stuff stinks when it stinks, and tell your stuff don't stink when it don't stink. And the folks that sit there and will pat you on the back and sit there and lift you up as you lift them up, because you're in this journey of partnership. Find that person. And then after you do that whole journey of examining the truth and anchoring your fear in that truth, and then you told a friend, let's find creative ways to affirm ourselves to shift some stuff. Because sometimes fear can just be a habit that we learned over the years, and now we get the journey, as the last post said, to unlearn the thing. So now let's go through these affirmations and affirm with me as we're on this path. I know the truth, and I walk in it. I understand that what was doesn't have to be what is and what will be. I see the truth of the matter as my fear is dissipating. I talk in a way that affirms who I am in power and in assurance. I love that I used to be and I'm not what I thought I was, but I am free of my fears. I love my journey that had ushered me in to a space that has me freed from my fear. I do the inner work to constantly anchor and root myself in the truth so that I am confident in the judgments and the actions and the thoughts that I have. I feel confident that fear I am free from, and the next fear I will be free from as well, because I'm fearless. I am free. I am rooted in truth. I am connected to a community. I am affirming my new space. I am walking, talking, thinking, and moving in freedom. No more fear, no more drama. Love you much. See you next time.